Let's fucking Joe. You're gonna ask me to stream? Don't worry, I'm way ahead of you. Let me turn on my Switch. Capture card. Mrs. Streamer is live. Blake, get ready to go Betty bye. Ya tú sabes. Ya tú sabes. You already know what's about to happen. I'm gonna try to beat this game tonight. We popped straight into the battle with fucking Edelgard in the Royal Palace. Alright, considering I'm playing on hard mode and on classic permadeath, I feel like I'm pretty goated with the sauce. I haven't lost a single person. I came really close to, though. Inshallah, it'll stay that way as well. What's this guy's range? Okay, we're gonna have to deal with these guys pretty soon. I think the plan's gonna be turtle until these guys like come in, and then we beat the shit out of them, and then we have to go through. Oh wait, no, there's a door right here. Okay. I thought we had to go around. That would have been ass. Are there any healing tiles at all? Zero. Zero healing tiles, huh? Who should I take? Oops. We get to put 11 people out there. Ignatz is kind of just a worse moral savant. Josh goes chatting. Hey Josh, see ya. I'm just kidding. Why does it set my adjutants so oddly? Get this shit off! Get this shit off me! I'm gonna have you. I'm gonna have. No, please. You get married after this battle? I think so. I think so, actually. We're gonna give. Who are we gonna give? Manuela. Gonna give her to. Who gets low? Leonie's like a tank, though. She don't really be. She don't really be, you know. She don't really be like that for real. Damn. I mean, he don't really talk too much for real though. Funny as hell though, but only if you know him type shit, you know. Let's see, Byleth. Yeah, I'll put her on Byleth actually, because Claude has Sedith. Actually, no. I think we should put her on Sedith. Oh, he can only have Sedith? Imagine how tragic it would be if the person with the married dies in permadeath mode. A story sadder than heavy rain. True. True, true, true. We'll put Manuela on. Yeah, we'll do Violet. That's fine. We'll put Ignatz on her. There we go. Alright, everyone got one? Everybody strapped? Yeah. The Volinary? Okay. Get this shit out of here. $53, $74, $60. Let's trade this with an elixir. There we go. Alright, let's save it real quick. Josh, 15 if things get rocky. That's funny. Hey, stay safe out there, King. Alright, let's rearrange this shit. Byleth and Claude can't move. Okay. But you front and center. You gonna go right here? You gonna go right here? You gonna go right here? Wait, what is your stats? 22 defense, 25 resistance, 9 resistance. Damn, okay, yeah, she gets kind of molested by mages, huh? Currently stink bombing the bathroom at Lowe's. Dude, I was so gassy this morning. Right after eating chicken Alfredo. At the employee appreciation function. Me at the function. That's too funny. Let's go.
They've made it into the palace, but it's actually the perfect chance to turn the tables on them. Defeating them all will turn the tide of war instantly. Taking a risk on dragging us back from the brink is the only option. Everyone, prepare for a bitter struggle. Victory to the Adrestian Empire!
There are more enemies inside the palace than I thought. It's gonna take a lot to bring this situation under control. But if we defeat Edelgard, then victory is ours. Everyone, let's go!
Oh, hell yeah, baby.
Our bashful little emperor has locked herself up behind the door of the throne room. The key should be around here somewhere. We need to find whoever's got it and take them out.
Oh, I wonder who that could be. Petra. I thought Petra died. I mean, there are chests, but we don't have keys. Because Ignatz isn't here, and he's no longer an assassin, so he can't just open
My
any
orders?
chest.
At the ready.
What's my strategy?
I'll crush them all.
Ooh.
More fighting.
Shall we?
Dang, look at this attack range, dude.
Too close for my liking.
Onward!
I can't be letting you pass. I will defend, and I will be killing all of you. We must clear the way forward. For every person.
Good time for a secret scheme.
Sorry, Petra.
Leave it to me.
How should I
make
do
this
this?
quick.
I'll blow you up. See ya! So yeah.
I've got no time for mercy. Shall we?
Oh wait, who's the lowest level right now? 40, 39, 41, 43, 42, 43. Oh, we're all actually really even. Cool.
I'll do my best.
Breathe down.
I must keep going.
Let's go.
It won't be in vain.
See you, Petra.
Edelgard, I will not be keeping my promise. Give me forgiveness, please.
We should be able to get through to the throne room now.
Yeah, we just book into the throne room now, right? Kill them all in one turn, book it to the throne room.
Thanks.
Oh, down. They're on artillery. Weave. Nice. Damn.
I wonder how Dedue's doing. I hope I get to see him again.
Looks like good to deal with this guy then, huh? Who got hit? These two? She did. Unheated too. Oh, Felna only has 3 uses. Okay. Okay, this guy's weak to mages. Nice. Oh, let's go. Crit. See ya. Repent from the grave. Dance for him. Have him go again. Break that. Oh my god. Oh, let's go. See ya!
This is my stage now. Oh, nice.
I must confess, I never imagined that you would be able to pursue me this far. I don't mean to belittle your skills, Professor, but you far surpassed my
Yeah, that's right, bitch.
expectations.
You know, good clean, huh? I tell you what, Edelgard. I got a trick or two up my sleeve.
Inform the troops. Destroy anyone who sets foot in the throne room.
Weave. Oh, damn.
Here is something to believe in.
Damn!
This could turn the
Oh
tides.
my goodness. See ya, dude. Nice. Weave. Nice, Hilda. Damn, she got hit. Oh, to do. Let's go.
So close. Must press on.
It's freaking Joe. Yeah, fuck it. So yeah.
All right, who's next?
So yeah.
You should have seen that coming.
Should have seen that coming. These guys are getting awfully annoying. Wait. Let's go right here.
Shall we?
So you go right here.
I'll do my
Marianne,
best.
you go right here. Dance for her. Thank you.
What's my strategy?
At the ready.
I'll crush them all.
More fighting.
Onward.
Infiltrators! Kill them!
Dang. Ooh, nice, Hilda.
Can't afford to slack off.
Ineffective.
Damn. Weak.
I'll cut a path for His Highness.
Dog, your highness is kind of dead.
Shall we?
Shouldn't strain myself.
I really thought that was a copy pasta, Josh. I was like, I was like 100% certain that was a copy pasta you're about to send me.
Too easy.
Too easy.
A fitting outcome.
I just saw a wall of text and I was like, he never typed that much. That cannot be real.
Leave it to me.
But it was. So yeah.
Sorry, but it's you or me.
Nice, that's huge. Now we can get rid of this fucking artillery problem.
Let's make this quick.
I said the blow this guy's balls up. So yeah.
No time to slow down.
Wait, what did you actually say? Let's see. This game is actually insanely cool because I feel like other playthroughs are actually justified to see the war from the other houses' perspectives, and they each have their own dedicated stories. No, yeah. For example, I agree. For example, if you choose Edelgard's house, the Red Eagles, when like you don't know she's the Flame Emperor up until like at the same time everyone else finds out, and then you either if depending on your support level with her, you either have the option to join her or like go against her, and if you go against her, she leaves your party. Of course, it's crazy. And if you join her, you can try to convince others in your party, like in your class, to come with you. And then in Dimitri's case, in Dimitri's storyline, it's like also different. It's pretty cool. He becomes like fucking Eren Yeager. How like cold-hearted he is. It's crazy. So yeah. So yeah.
All is going to plan.
Ooh, let's go, Marianne.
Now there's a way forward.
Dang,
I'll try
she's
to
kind of
put
got
this
that.
to use.
She got the goddamn. In my solitude. Yeah, he got the goddamn. In my solitude. So yeah. Okay, Flane. Get the ass!
Child's play.
Child's play.
They say
Kill all those motherfuckers.
My orders?
It's actually not a bad take. It's actually not a bad trade, I mean. I'm just gonna chill right here. Yeah, I'm just gonna chill right here. Pathetic. Weak. Oh damn. No to do. I'm at. Damn, the dude's a one-man army.
So close.
So close.
You got yourself killed.
What up, bitch?
Allow me to demonstrate.
So yeah.
I must lead them well.
Oh. Let's not do that. Let us not do that one.
I'll do my best.
Wait, I'm silly. Just dance. Forehead.
What's my strategy? Another victory.
Nice. Ooh, also another door key.
Shall we? Let's make this quick.
We need someone Oh, I know. Get your ass over there. What's going on here? Do you think the Fire Emblem heroes will watch your stream after you finish it, or do you think they're just fakies? I don't know.
My orders?
So yeah.
Pure grit!
Damn.
How about a curtsy?
How about a curtsy?
Onward!
What? They withdrew my... That's dumb.
Did the trick.
Where's General Toys' tower located? In solitude. In solitude.
Shouldn't strain myself.
I'll crush them all.
Leave it to me.
Oh! Oh! Dang, Flame's clean! Holy shit.
More battles means more strength.
This thing's almost dead anyways. So yeah. Really? 1 health?
More fighting. Nice try.
Winning is what matters.
So yeah. Top everyone off. I love top.
I'm hurt, but I'm with you.
Oh, I need a fucking key to the door. How can you shoot me over a fucking... That's interesting.
Ineffective.
Ineffective.
A threat eliminated.
Is the dude 1v1ing this entire monster? This whole ass monster. What a bitch. Where's Lysith? What a bitch. So yeah.
I must leave them well.
At the ready.
Okay, we're going in, boys. Silence that bitch.
Here is something to believe in! All is going to plan.
Hello, motherfucker. Weed. Say up.
For Gerald.
For Gerald. This is what I call the ODST, baby. That move is what I call the ODST. Send him in with Lysithia's blink, her warp, and then rescue him with flame. Crazy combo.
How sweet.
More proof of my loyalty.
Damn. Damn, okay. Dude, Marianne's got the hands. And the swords, I mean. Dude, the dude's almost dead. We gotta save him. No damage. So yeah, think.
Hold a grudge if you must. I fought and won.
So steadfast. Make a difference.
Blaine's crazy at healing. She is correct at healing.
I won't hold back.
Uh-oh.
Sorry about this.
So yeah, 102 critical, baby. Oh, this guy's still right in front of us. Oh, silly me. Later, bitch.
Another victory.
Ooh! Let's go. Let's go. One shot him, baby. Oh my god, 5 people watching? That's crazy. Who should I'm definitely gonna... I'm definitely a munch. I mean, I'm definitely gonna give it to you. Dance for you. Back down here. Oh my god.
This is my stage now.
give up yet.
Oh, it never ends. If we don't block up the stairwells, it's never going to stop. Too easy.
Too easy.
Moment has arrived.
People are waiting on me.
Dude, critting when they're like at 10 health is just disrespectful. Low key.
Is this the final act?
Advance. Marianne, give the boy a healer, will ya? Thank you. She just mad chilling over there. It's gotta be him, right? I didn't think we'd actually kill all of them.
Ineffective.
Ineffective. Pathetic.
Professor,
Oh wait.
I suppose you think you can defeat me, is that right? But I will never give up. Even if my arms and legs failed me, I would still find a way to move forward. I will smash that false goddess and her minion into the ground. I will fight to free this world from her vile grasp.
It's over.
Damn. Damn.
Edelgard, give up. We don't want to kill you.
But I must kill you. If I don't, the righteous world I dream of will never see the light. Come at me with everything you have. For one of us, this is the end.
I mean, if you
More
say so.
fighting. This has nothing to do with where you were born. That we are fighting now is only a result of the choices you've made. So I'm going to give that the response it deserves. I will crush you with everything I have.
Let's go, baby. That was actually a really easy fight. I was, like, never scared. For real, for real. We did it, boys. We fucking got her.
It looks as though my path will end here.
Hey, GG's. GG's, man. You kept me on the run for, like, what? 7 years?
My
6 years, I think.
teacher. Claim your victory. Strike me down. You must. Even now.
This story is so, like,
across this land, people
so
are
solemn,
killing
so
each
sad.
other. If you do not act now, this conflict will go on forever. Your path lies across my grave.
Damn.
It is time for you to find the courage to walk it.
Damn, that's a hard line.
If I must fall, let it be by your hand. I wanted to walk with you.
Damn! He didn't even let her get the last word out. Oh my god. How's everyone's motivation increased after we just slaughtered one of our best friends slash classmates?
It's over. We were only able to beat her because of you. This wasn't the conclusion I had hoped for, even though Never mind. It's over now. The important thing is that we won.
Here, boy. A letter. An Imperial General asked me to give it to you.
A letter? Let's see it. It looks like it's from Hubert, Edelgard's vassal.
If you are reading this letter, that means I have perished. As Her Majesty would never surrender to another, I can only assume she has fallen as well. It greatly pains me to think
Fucking
of this coming
Hubert.
to pass. That said, as the survivors, I must ask you to settle certain affairs in our stead. You must destroy the threat that slithers in the dark.
There's more?
I am sure you must recall Monica and Tomas. Their allies yet live.
Bruh.
They hold deep resentment against the children of the goddess and the people of the world. And they are biding their time until they can exact revenge. If left to their own devices, it is certain they will eventually bring unimaginable calamity and suffering to the world. I detected their sorcery when you took Fort Mercius. I have deduced the location of their stronghold, Shambhala. You will find its whereabouts enclosed. There is no question that they are the enemies of everyone in Fodlan. Do not allow yourselves to forget that. Lastly, while I cannot say she is in good health, the Archbishop resides in a secret
She's alive!
chamber in the Imperial Palace.
I knew it.
I have shared the location of the entrance to that secret chamber with the person to whom I have entrusted this letter. I believe that Her Majesty will be victorious. Even still, I must plan for her defeat as well.
Yeah,
If you wish
suck
to
it!
lead this world, I challenge you to rise to the occasion and surpass my estimation of you.
I already did. I won
Such
this
is your
bitch, man.
obligation as the victors. And the only fitting tribute to all that Lady Edelgard sacrificed.
Hubert, to leave a letter like this behind. You were a better man than I believed you to be.
True.
So, Rhea is alive, and the fight isn't over yet. Those who slither in the dark. It sounds like Fodlan will never know peace unless we defeat
My uncle?
them.
I mean...
The allies of Monica and Tomas. Well, we knew about them already. I think it's safe to assume this is the same group who used Lysithea for their blood experiments. And they were also responsible for the javelins of light that destroyed the fortress. But who are these children of the goddess who they supposedly resent? There's just not enough information here. I don't suppose there's any chance that this is his idea of a prank. If so, wow, good one. Hubert, rather than writing a letter, you should have just told us before we fought.
True.
Right. We still don't know for sure if this letter is telling the truth. Let's go find out.
You have come to see.
Oh my god.
Is this?
This looks like some fan art.
Is this a dream? I have longed to see you again. All this time. Is it truly you? Claude, I can see you have grown into a reliable young man. Thank you for supporting the professor. And for rescuing me. Surely the protection of the goddess has...
Wait, Rhea. What do you know about the children of the goddess?
Children of... What is this about?
Uh-oh.
Forgive my bluntness. Someone from the Empire filled us in on a few things. I know it must be painful for us to ask you difficult questions after such an arduous confinement. But we have no choice. We must defeat a secret enemy. Those who slither in the dark. Do you know about them?
Those who slither in the dark.
Apparently, they resent the children of the goddess and the people of the world, and are planning something big. Something terrible.
Come on, Ray. You gotta know something,
They
man.
use blood for their wicked magic, and are capable of dropping javelins of light from the sky, which are powerful enough to crush a fortress. If you can think of anything at all, please tell us now. We need to know as much as possible about these enemies in order to stop them. This is the critical moment that will determine whether or not Fodlan falls. Can't you see that the time for secrets has passed?
Damn, Claude. Tell her how you really feel.
It is true that there is a group of people who have slithered in the darkness and threatened the peace of Fodlan since ancient times. I am sure you have heard the stories of a man named Nemesis.
Nemesis, the King of Liberation. He's the hero to whom the goddess gave the Sword of the Creator.
Nemesis was originally the leader of a group of bandits. He plundered the Holy Tomb and stole the remains of the progenitor god. When Nemesis appeared in Xanadu some time later, he already wielded the Sword of the Creator.
Xanadu, the Red Canyon.
I do not know how Nemesis obtained the sword, or why he appeared in Xanadu, but he used that sword to massacre the people there, the children of the progenitor god. From their corpses he gained even more power, and brought war to Fodlan.
That's completely different from what the legends tell us about Nemesis.
A mere bandit like Nemesis would not have been capable of anything so monstrous on his own.
Aha! So Nemesis had accomplices. And those accomplices must have been those who slither in the dark. They used Nemesis. And this time, they used the Imperial Army to once again bring war to Fodlan. I finally get it. And I even understand why Edelgard was associating with them. Just as they were trying to use the Empire was trying to use them. Rhea, there's still a mountain of things I need to ask you. And I will. But I'll leave
This
all
dude's
of
about
that
to
for
fucking
another day.
interrogate her.
You must be weak after living in confinement for so long. Please, rest for a while. My friend, let's prepare for battle. We need to strike Shambhala as soon as possible.
We
Kumalala.
must not allow Fodlan's bloody history, the Red Canyon tragedy, to repeat itself.
You know, for being like in confinement for 5 years, she looks pretty
It occurs
good.
to me that we never got an answer from Rhea about the children of the goddess. She did say that the people of the Red Canyon were the children of the progenitor god, so I suppose so. But those evil guys continued to plot their revenge even after the Red Canyon tragedy. Does that mean some of the children of the goddess or their descendants are still alive? Huh. Maybe? Though, I get the feeling you're something else altogether. What are these children anyway? And how are they connected to the goddess? I almost disappeared into the bottomless swamp that is my mind. I thought that after we defeated the Empire, I'd be able to see that sight I longed to see. I've told you about my dreams before. I want to break down the wall separating Fodlan from the outside world. The sight I want to see lies beyond that. Honestly, it's a trivial thing to fixate on. Just people, gathered in their towns, living out their lives together, sometimes laughing, sometimes fighting. But the people living there aren't just citizens of Fodlan. There are people from Dagda, Bridget, and even Dusker and Srang. There could be people who were born in Almyra, or countries even farther east there, too. All of those people living together like it's nothing special at all. That's the side I long to see. It's so simple, but still so far away.
Sad.
But this is no time for complaining. We need to focus on capturing Shambhala. Let's hurry up and gather everyone together.
So, you mean to tell me that Fodlan will fall to ruin if we leave those guys be?
If this map is reliable, their base is just south of my family's territory.
This story is a bit much to believe. And yet...
It does ring true, somehow.
Remember Monica, the one who killed Gerald? And the old man who was masquerading as Tomas? They were their allies. And the Flame Emperor and the Death Knight were merely their pawns.
The
people who were after my blood?
They were also the ones who used me to conduct their blood experiments.
Damn.
As awful as it sounds, they're seemingly fond of using blood in their secret techniques.
Ugh, that's really gross. I could never be friends with someone like that.
I believe they were also responsible for the Javelin of Light that destroyed Fort Mercius.
Hold up, boy. Do you really think that we can win against such powerful foes?
I don't know. But we have to try, don't we?
Since Edelgard can't do it, I guess it falls to us.
They were trying to use the Imperial Army to plunge Fodlan into war, but we nipped that in the bud. Now we just need to tear out their roots. And I know we have what it takes to do it.
Part 2. Verdant Wind. Blue Sea Moon. The city without light.
Oh boy.
Immediately following Edelgard's defeat, the Alliance Army discovers the existence of another adversary, a group operating behind the scenes within the Empire. Claude suspects that if the true enemy is left unchecked, disaster will befall Fodlan, and so he cuts short the celebration and the troops head for Shambhala, where this foe resides.
This is that light skin stare right here. Lysithea wants to speak to me now? Uh-oh.
Thank you for helping me with my training again today, Professor. I'm gonna keep at it for a while longer, so you go on ahead. I can't. Not when I'm right on the cusp of using my power to greater potential. Surely you yourself are tired. Just don't worry about me, okay?
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry, Professor. It was careless of me to continue, despite how fatigued I clearly was. I probably should have listened to you. Now I've made a mess of things. I can't help but feel the need to rush in all things constantly. You get that way when you realize you haven't got much time.
What do you mean?
I believe I've mentioned that House Ordelia was, at one time, being controlled by people from the Empire. During that time, strange people, mages perhaps, came and performed rituals on all the youth within my family, with the Empire monitoring our every move. My parents could do nothing but watch in horror as all of this unfolded. One after another, the children died, until the only one left was me. You know, my hair wasn't always this color. During their experiments, they'd been doing things with my blood. One morning, I awoke like this.
Damn.
A shock of white hair, all trace of pigment gone. Upon seeing me, the mages were delighted. They realized that their experiments had finally succeeded. Sure enough, they ran a test and saw that two crests coexisted within me. Losing pigment from my hair wasn't the only loss. The mages informed me that my lifespan was now greatly shortened.
Damn, she's a titan.
5 more years at most. Perhaps less.
Dang.
Shortly thereafter, the mages lost interest in me, and we never saw them in the Ordelia household again. Since all that, our family has been in decline. It's challenging now even to govern our territory. After all my mother and father have suffered, I at least want them to have peace as they grow older. That is all I wish for, but I haven't much time to ensure it comes to pass. It's not like what's been done to me can be undone.
Professor, the only way I can conceive of would be to remove my crest somehow. But I don't know if that's even remotely possible. Even if it were, I wouldn't be of much use to you and the others without my crest. You sound resolved. I'll allow your resolve to bolster my own. Thank you, Professor.
Dang, she really got that Titan curse.
I just don't get it.
What is it, Claude?
Those javelins of light. They were trying to use it to kill us at Fort Mercius, right? But then why not drop it on Garreg Mach? They must have known for a while that we were here.
It is not that they chose.
Oh, she's back with full regalia.
Rather that they were unable to do so.
Rhea, how are you feeling?
I am well enough. I cannot afford to rest while Fodlan is in danger.
You can afford to put those flowers in your hair, though.
Drop a javelin of light here.
Once, a very long time ago, a massive ball of light fell upon this monastery. However, that light mysteriously changed course in mid-air and landed in ALL instead.
ALL, the Valley of Torment. So that's what the wreckage of those javelins of light looks like.
The Holy Tomb is not only the location of the progenitor god's eternal slumber, but also a sacred vessel for a power that repels evil. Supposedly, the progenitor god built the Holy Tomb herself to protect her children from the evil light.
So the children of the goddess gathered in Xanadu because of its proximity to the monastery? But we've fought at distant locations many times.
Despite that, the javelins of light only fell on Fort Mercius.
In his letter, Hubert said that he detected their magic when the fort fell. In other words, because they used a javelin of light, Hubert was able to pinpoint the location of their base.
Oh.
So they didn't use it before then because they didn't want us to know where their base is?
In any case, those javelins of light must be something they can't just use whenever they want. And they finally decided to use one at Mercius, where they were sure they'd be able to finish us off. It's only thanks to the whims of the Death Knight that we escaped with our lives. And no javelins of light have fallen since then.
It's possible that the enemy hasn't yet realized that we've learned the location of their base.
If so, their guard may be down, which makes this the perfect time for a surprise attack.
I will accompany you.
Oh.
What? No.
Those people have opposed us since ancient times. I wish to learn the truth about them for myself.
Said it. Shut the fuck up, dude.
I understand. I will.
I don't want to hear anything.
We
Dude,
don't know
Seth is a
exactly
bitch.
what we're up against here.
He's bitch
Having
made.
you around is very reassuring, Rhea. Let's prepare to strike at Shambhala before.
He's definitely my least favorite character. I've never been like, oh, wow, Seth, good job. Fuck that guy. Still a 33? Fuck. What's this looking like? Ooh, almost to C. Almost to B, I mean. Almost to B.
Well, we've got...
Hello.
How do you have only a level B relationship with your own daughter? Dude, said it, you're a bitch.
My...
Manuela? Don't get up. I should fluff up those...
I was so... Dorothea wanted to... I thought I'd use that as an inspiration to... But here I am, right?
You thought you'd hide...
Wait.
Even when you were still...
Damn. What chapter are we on now? 21, boys. Only one more chapter to go. I'm kind of tired, so I'm gonna take a quick nap, but I'm gonna try to play more later. At least I think I will. If not, then see you guys tomorrow. In which case, tomorrow's Friday, so I definitely will finish it. But I want to finish it tonight. But I'm kind of tired, so I'm gonna take a quick nap. Probably be back on like an hour or so. Yeah. Stick around.